the what's the mall that recently closed?
Oh,
I
the
think the one
Eastfield
in
Mall,
the Eastfield Mall.
the one that they just ripped down. Okay.
Yeah, like I was seeing pictures of that, like when it was all abandoned and everything. I'm like, man, I would love to shoot there. So,
Hello.
is that
Hello,
really
Aisha.
ISO Speed? Is that like WWE ISO Speed guy?
It
Maybe.
may be. We have a reach now. We have a
Nice,
reach.
very
So,
nice.
well, I mean, in being your location, there is a mall around there that doesn't have much going on in it. So maybe you could reach out for your next feature, and
Yeah.
possibly shoot in that mall. You know what mall I'm talking about.
Yeah,
There is. Yeah, thank you very
WWE.
much. I show speed. Yes,
nice.
thank you, thank you.
Let's go.
Let's go. Now you have been. You know what mall I'm talking about. I don't want to give away your location. There is a mall around there that has very little in that mall. It also has a movie theater. That's the only thing keeping that open. What is the department store? That I'm sure will allow you to shoot a feature film in that mall. So, with that being said, I do have contact information for that mall. Why don't you reach out there for your next feature? What is your next feature?
Well, right now, like I said, Date Night with the Devil is in post production right now, so that would be the next one that I've got going on.
Okay.
So,
Now, I know
Cool.
you talked about, and Speed, thank you so much for joining us tonight, brother. Really appreciate it. Um, with that being said, I know you like practical effects a lot. How many gallons of blood do you go through each film?
never enough.
Never
Never
enough.
enough.
What is the biggest amount that we've gone through?
Not as much as you think.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, I haven't had any big like. I would love to do something like Evil Dead or
Oof.
Brain Dead kind of style, with just like gallons and gallons and gallons of blood. But I haven't. We haven't gotten there yet.
Okay.
So.
Uh, Best prop to use.
I have a knife that we used on Killing Brooke. I don't know if this is the best one, but this is the one that I've had the longest. I actually had two kitchen knives that I bought, real knives, and one of them was the prop knife that we used, just kind of sanded it down and everything, dulled it down, and then the identical knife kind of cut it in half so that we could use it to stick in somebody. So
Mm.
that's always fun. I try and use that as much as I can.
Okay, so let's talk about Killing Brooke. Killing Brooke was the very first film of yours that I got to view. Um, when that was made, what was your feeling of achievement? How did you feel when you actually made it? The DVD came out. What? How did you feel about that? Now I know there was controversy because you did put it on public access. I know there was problems with it on public access. Was Killing Brooke or was the one before it? I don't remember, but
No, no, Killing Brook wasn't on public
no.
access.
What it was the one before it. I know you had problems. Oh, was it The Devil's Nightmare?
Well,
Which
sort of. Okay, so
okay,
I started off doing a horror host show like Elvira,
yeah,
where we showed old horror movies, and we had the host Raven. It's called After Dark with Raven,
yep.
and we showed old horror movies. And so one of the movies that we showed was the original Devil's Nightmare,
Mm-hmm.
and there's like a fairly graphic scene, lesbian sex scene that we and it was on public access, and some parent saw it like their kid was watching it. It was like midnight or whatever, and their kid was watching it, and they wrote to the studio, to the TV studio, the cable access channel, and they were gonna pull it, and I basically had to go in front of the board and convince them that the scene was necessary to the rest of the plot, and it was like so, and they went with it, so it remained being able to be shown on cable access.
And now, good thing that we didn't have to go through all that. I mean, they were like, "Oh, you guys can do whatever you want." So, why did the show stop? Why did Raven stop?
My actress moved to Florida.
Oh man.
So yeah, when you lose your actress, you kind of lose the whole show.
Okay, so what made you first decide? Okay, I'm going to do a feature film.
Um, so I was actually doing a web series at the time.
Okay.
It was sort of like a nighttime deal, like Melrose Place kind of
Hmm.
show. And we were working on that, and I just kind of went to the cast and said, "Hey, you guys want to try shooting a movie?" And they're like, "Yeah, let's do it." So it was Killing Brooke was basically kind of out of, can we do it? Can we make a movie? And I wrote the script, and we basically took out a loan to fund it. Don't do that. Don't recommend that. But that's what I did, and we shot it, and I'm actually very proud of it. And I actually there were some things that I would have liked to have done differently, and I actually corrected them in the director's cut. So I basically last year went through, basically put the whole movie together again, and then just made certain changes to it and everything. So there's now a Killing Brooke director's cut, which is also, it's now streaming. It's limited. It's on Plex TV, I think,
Okay.
and one other channel.
All right. Now, do you think that you would revisit and remake it? Now, I know you have the director's cut, but do you think that you'll go back, you'll watch one of your films and go, you know what? Let's remake it. New cast, new everything. Let's redo it, new effects, and let's do, all gas, no brakes, and let's see what we can do.
No, I think like it, they were kind of each one was sort of a stepping stone to the next one, and they're kind of um, my progress, of how
Hmm.
I've come along. I don't think I would ever remake anything, because I like to kind of move on and do something different each
Great
time.
answer.
You know.
Great answer. Okay, good. Quick question. You're going to cast Sophia. Earlier we were talking, and I said, "Hey, granted, yes, you did put me in a film once. It was just a walk on. Thank you, Dave. Um, but you said you would love to work with Sophia.
Of course.
Okay, what would you cast her as?
You put me on the spot.
Of course, but dude, I told you this is not going to be a cakewalk. Oh, it's Lewis and we're friends.
I
She's
want
going to be a
cake.
cakewalk, huh?
We have
I
cake.
want cake.
We
No,
have
I
cake.
know, I know. No, I told Dave it's not going to be a cakewalk. Come on, brother. I'm putting you on the spot.
Okay.
What would you
Okay.
cast her as?
Off the top of my head, and don't take this like, I would probably cast her in Horny Teenagers Part Two.
That,
I'm far from being a teenager,
yes, but
Well,
what I'm
no.
saying,
So,
what I'm saying
so,
is, as
but
a
play as a younger.
well, no. So actually, the way I envisioned Horny Teenagers was actually a series. So we would do like Horny Teenagers, then Horny College Students, then
Okay.
kind of
Hmm.
okay,
keep going that way. But then we'd also do like Horny Teenagers Part Two, Part Three. Horny College Students Part Two. So there's like Return of the Living Dead. This
okay,
whole
Mm.
universe of horny people movies.
okay, but
I
I
mean, I do
wasn't.
have horns. Just
Exactly.
saying.
That's what I was thinking.
But what I was getting at, are you gonna? Would you cast her as a villain or as a victim, as a killer or as a pawn? What type of character do you see Sophia as?
I mean, I kind of see her as like the deceptive villain. You
Ooh.
think that she's all cute and sweet and innocent and everything, but she's actually the evil mastermind killing everybody.
That sounds about right. Thank you.
Have you ever, for our audience members, have you ever? What's that? Easy
I'm just
solution.
eating in the background, eating cake. I'm okay with that too.
No, that's what I did. I was playing a video game, and then he had me walk by a camera. Um,
Mango, I'm not in my 20s.
all right. So, oh my god, now I forgot my next question. Our chat is crazy. Okay, have you ever been in one of your own films?
All the time.
Okay.
Oh, like
I
a
do.
cameo?
I do the Alfred Hitchcock, Quentin Tarantino kind of cameo. Easy in, easy out.
All right. So, what was your funnest one that you did?
I don't know if they were fun. Well, so in Horny Teenagers, excuse me, My cameo was limited to just a voice role. I was the father in the opening scene on the
Oh my
phone.
god! You killed a
So
hooker!
that was the easiest one to do because I could literally just sit there with the script and read off the script. I'm actually horrible at acting. Um, have you ever seen The Room?
I've
Yes.
heard of it.
Where Tommy, it took him like 36 tries just to get out. I did not hit her. I did not. That's pretty much me, and that was the case on Date Night with the Devil, where I literally just had a walk on part and like I couldn't remember my lines for shit, and I wrote the damn thing.
How is that possible?
And I have like anxiety. Honestly, I have like camera anxiety, and
Oh, I
like
could tell.
it
You're
was
like super nervous right now.
absolutely. So it was hard because like normally we have different camera angles and different takes and stuff, so I can kind of break it up. Whereas Date Night with the Devil is completely like this. It's like a live stream. So like it was all one take.
Mm.
So like yeah, it was hard for me to get through it. We actually did. It took like 36 tries, but we got it.
Oh, all
So
right. So you just stated that you have anxiety.
yeah.
How do you deal with some of your talent? If your talent has anxiety, how do you deal? How do you coach them? How do you get them to calm down? Because I've seen you, again, work with your talent. You are rough on me. You want them to be good. You want them to be the best that they can be. But if they have anxiety, if they're like, oh my God, how do you? Because I did not experience this when I was on your set. How do you calm them down?
Yeah, I mean, I haven't really had that happen really, but I mean, I've had where they were nervous about doing the scene for whatever reason, and I just kind of pull them aside and just kind of talk to them calmly and reassuringly, and just try and work through it with them. Like I said, I've been lucky. Like all my cast has been really great, and they know their shit. So they've done a really phenomenal job. Um, so like I said, I haven't really I haven't needed to do that really.
What is your casting process like?
I pretty much just picture the actors in my head, and I will set out a casting call, like Backstage.com or I think Facebook. It used to be NewEnglandFilm.com, but apparently that shut down. That's
It
like
did. Yep.
yeah. So but yeah, so I just kind of put out the casting call, and or if there's sometimes I'll write the character with an actor that I worked with in mind, so try and work with them again. But for the most part, it's what I picture in my head and who I think fits best.
All right. Now, do you ever model a character in one of your films after someone that you know,
Oh,
or
absolutely.
give? Please elaborate and give us an example.
Um, okay, so this wasn't a movie that we've done, but I would love to do it. The script is called "Satan Stole My Dog," and the actor, the main character, is
Cat
like
butt.
this. What's that?
Cat butt.
Cat butt. The main actor is sort of like this gruff, alcoholic, kind of womanizing, and yeah. So that was somebody in mind that I've used before.
Okay.
All right. So, what is
Used
stop?
early and yeah,
I love the title of the movie. Satan stole my dog.
yeah.
I love the title of that. Where the hell? Pardon the pun. Where did this idea come from? And
It came from my dog, really. No, I mean, no, I mean, you always see these movies where the hero like will go into hell to retrieve the his girlfriend or whatever, and like this is like, what would you do for your dog? Like, would you go to
Mm.
hell to get your dog
Mm.
back? Absolutely, I would. So that's kind of where it came from. Was this guy um, going into hell to get his dog back from Satan?
Okay.
It sounds fun.
All right.